No, back in O'Reilly Senior High School, and I keep mentioning my alma mater because National Science and Maths quiz has not been faithful to us for too long. But yeah, back in school, I had this book. I got as a prize for winning a debate I didn't prepare too well for, organized by Teens to the Top at Labone Senior High School at the time. The book I got was big. The title was A New Testament of Hope. It was one of Martin Luther King's, all of his speeches, his interviews, his books, and things like that. I also got a CD of the movie The Great Debaters, and I watched that thing like over 1 million times. And then there was this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. I consider these some of the best mementos of my adolescence that have shaped my going, obviously. And so, parents, I encourage you to encourage your children to be participating in sports, which I was horrible at, dance, singing, debates, party, poetry, spelling bees, drama, science, festivals, and so on. Now, if they have the flair for it, of course, and there is COVID, so you want to be mindful. Now, in the New Testament of Hope, there was this poem I came across. The author, Josiah Gilbert Hollard. He lived between 1819 and 1891. And the poem was titled, God Give Us Men. Now, anywhere you hear men, you want to add women and youth, okay? Now, indulge me. God, give us men. A time like this demands strong minds, great hearts, true faith, and ready hands. Men whom the lust of office does not kill. Men whom the spoils of office cannot buy. Men who possess opinions and a will. Men who have honor. Men who will not lie. Men who can stand before a demagogue and damn its treacherous flatteries without winking. Tall men, Josiah, permit me to add short men too, okay? So, tall and short men, sun-crowned, who live above the fog, partisanship if I can add, in public duty and in private thinking. For while they rubble with their thumb-worn creeds, their large professions, asking many promises, and their little deeds mingle in selfish strife. Lo, freedom weeps, wrong rules the land, and waiting justice sleeps. Before Thaddeus, sorry comes to make me feel sorry for quoting a poem, keke. As is the practice these days, poets can't even poet again. And they will contract you to do concerts and they won't pay you. They will even invite you to swearing-ins and inaugurations to speak some impeninsum some in the case of the NASA, or Nkrumah some in the case of Chief Mumin. Let me quickly say that the last part, waiting justice sleeps, it has nothing to do with the Supreme Court decision or NDC people. So my lord, and NDC for mu breedy and you are bleeding. Now, if you don't have a sense of humor, you will bleed some more on the road today, I can assure you. But when you hear wrong rules the land, don't you think of Levolevo? Whether a retiree still being in office, just as the IGP and many others, or a mafia, to clear someone working in the public interest, you choose. But when you hear men whom the lust of office does not kill, don't you think of the many judgment debts and some PPA contracts and, of course, some waterfront immovables? Ladies and gentlemen, and I must say the legend lives on. It doesn't include probity and accountability and social protection again. And I'm okay. Look, this is going to be a great show. We are live on City TV, on DSTV. The channel is 363, 182 on GoTV. And, we are live streaming, live on Facebook as well. So share that thing, my brother. Share that thing.
Life can get a little pricey out there. The passing pleasure of a restaurant meal. Or those sports magazines you never really finish. But what if that lasted a lot longer? Well, with GoTV it can. Because with a whole range of different package options to choose from, you can get a whole month's worth of moments for both you and your family at a price you can afford.
This is gonna be great.
GoTV, love it.
Really Brilliant, brilliant. Friends, my name is still Caleb Kuda, and this is BackPage. Daniel Levolevo is out. Mavis Kumsing is in. COVID-19 vaccination is in my system. Sami Jemfi, a.k.a. the political Papi Kojo, he says, I'm a Mimbubia. He has literally pissed on Haruna, Muntaka, and even Bagbin. But the big one, London Mori, in Mori, Mahama, he's out again. Before I bring you the fine details, this is a special song request for John Mahama. JM, enjoy.
You know, boy, you strong boy. What's it, your mama able to? Your mama.
Oh, vous allez right. I didn't hear that. Who called you? In fact, this is not the song I requested for. Choboy, DJ. Oh, but DJ, wait. I mean, Ezu, this is not the song I was asking for. I want the Okada that is taking the petitioner to Bole Bamboy. Ezu, forgive me, DJ. Okada! No, like you know, horato, horato. That's my favorite part of this song. Also, there is a sapoto. Yeah, that's another favorite. But it appears the Supreme Court has given the petitioner, John Mahama, a big push, if not bigger push, on his Okada far away from the Jubilee House.
Petitioner did not demonstrate in any way how the alleged errors and unilateral corrections made by the first respondent affected the validity of the declaration made by the chairperson of the first respondent on the 9th December 2020, as already stated in this judgment. The petitioner has not produced any evidence to rebut the presumption created by the publication of CI 135, for which his action must fail. We have therefore no reason to order a rerun as prayed by the petitioner as in relief F. We accordingly dismiss the petition as having no merit.
Nublani. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was the final declaration by His Lordship. You know, judges have JSC in addition to their names, right? Somebody said this one is UFC, like unanimous FC. The moment people heard by unanimous decision, that's no. I told you. In fact, after all the tea without biscuit rojo drama and the attempts to get a lecturer to believe in himself by wearing suits when he appears and goes, only General Mosquito's this thing was this thing. And no crying, I see Mahama more, no. Just say.
Indeed, the ruling I heard today virtually makes our witness, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, appear like the star witness of the first and second respondents. Many answers of his testimony in cross-examination were taken out of context to create the basis for the dismissal of our election petition.
And no na me dream who mentia.
I can't think far. I can't think far. I can't think madness. I can't think madness.
I can't take madness. And J.M. Ankasano, he and Dr. Bossman, they seem to have some beef over something. I can't think madness. I don't know.
Today, we still have, as a member of the commission, somebody who publicly stated that the political party which I led into the December 2020 elections is an existential threat to Ghana's democracy. And yet this same commission member presided over an election in which a party he claimed is an existential threat to Ghana's democracy participated.
You know, but for many Ghanaians, honestly, for many, this was to be expected.
Today we still have...
It's like they have said. It's a court of law and a court of procedure, not court of rumor mongering and prejudice and others. Fine. You present a case to court. You have to prove. But when the NDC was asked, what is your proof? They said they don't have. Once you don't have a proof, it's a court of law. You go there to speak law. So this case, in fact, there was no case. If for me, they should have filed for no case.
Oh, right. I know. But the thing Dr. Bossman Asari said some time ago there, he paid Mahama past everything. In all his interviews, he mentions it. And Dr. Bossman, so I think. Now, I don't know if the defeat pains Mahama more or Chachuki Chikata most. But NDC people are definitely not happy at all. So much bad news in one day, such that even when they had the chance to pay back, they scored an own goal.
Ye kasan nyina ye ni bra ye kasan nei efri ruling na ba neno ye ni anye ene ntina ma ye ni abra ye kasan ntimpenifo ne de omobon mmodi but nke fata se omu mafia MPP for na yeso ye hu ne se oye to aba na omu mafia yeso so omu kwakọ ministers ni bi kono na yeso ya mafia omu na omu atena wa na omu go through ene ntina ye hu yaw na ma ye de kasan
Satikwara mudi yao mubridi mo pesa wa mafia no na so hawa komse wa ya wena etina mudi yao bebre sorry what but of course there was jubilation in the Jubilee House.
The president and the vice president were glued to their TV sets and were paying keen attention to the proceedings of the Supreme Court. Intermittently, the two shared a joke.
They're really rubbish.
And then the moment came for what they have been waiting for.
We accordingly dismiss the petition as having no merit.
It was all smiles as the vice president walked to his boss to congratulate him.
Dr. Bamia said they've rubbished them. I'll break the hate before they will get to you. Now, a few years ago, things were the other way around, you remember? Yeah, but the ongoing, political papikojo of our time, Sami Jemfi, a.k.a. Ami Mimbobia, he says, Muntaka especially, you this guy, awa, Saminya, men fan chen. And General Mosquito said, Sami men fan chen, General men fan chen. You, Mavis. But he's threatened, if not vowed, a change in the minority leadership. Honestly, all NDC people are very angry, right? But there is no way, people think there is no way those words Sami Jemfi uttered are merely his alone. Some say they suspect JM and even Elder, what's his name, Ozampofu, that they all know something about the insults Sami Jemfi, heaped. Sami Papikojo Jemfi has heaped on, the distinguished MPs who only decided to be independent in their thoughts and choose viable candidates without kowtowing to party influence. I thought that's what civil society has been crying for. independent MPs, those who see the value of great social mobilizers, like my mother, Mavis Kumsing. I'm told she has a package for all of you independent-minded NDC people who chose her competence over party decrees.
I go kill you with enjoyment, 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 enjoyment. Hey, I go kill you with enjoyment, 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 enjoyment.
This one is unspoken, low key. He gonna kill you. Understand? So guys, expect your package. Now that's right. God of Mavis Kumsing, many Ghanaian youth have been bounced for far too many times for job interviews. Please, do something for Paul, my friend from Legon, and many others who are still looking for jobs. Some are even more competent. And while Mavis comes in, Levolevo goes out. After this break, what really is the essence of power? Mahama has been battling for it for so hard. To serve who? And another was begging for it. To what end? After this break.
Take a look. Brace yourself for an unbelievable TV deal.
It's a win-win.
DSTV is offering you the same mind-blowing entertainment at a fraction of the price. For a limited time only, get an HD decoder, dish, and installation, plus 1 month of DSTV access, cut down from $299 to just $199 CD.
This is madness.
Get it now.
It's scary how they know what we like.
Because it's the best for even less with DSTV.
Welcome from that break. After he was forced to go on accumulated leave, he returned only to be reminded he's not a Ghanaian, after all. And also that he is not supposed to be in active service. Ghanaians were told this with so much courtesy, respect. From the board, Sapele or Wawa, was it? No, I'm sorry. Professor Ajimandia.
Did you hear me that appointment is by instrument, a legal document, and we have the legal document that we have been given another mandate. It is for you to say, this is what Professor Biajima has said. Let me check whether he is wrong or right. And that is journalism. Thank you very much.
Well, but this man who has done so much to safeguard the public purse will not take no for an answer.
I will not make any public statement. I will not also comment on any issues, but it will be a disrespect to you people to just look at you and ignore you. So once again, thank you very much for showing concern.
The person I've worked for almost 30 years ago, it's today that you will see that the person is not a Ghanaian, which is unfair. And meanwhile, secondly, you gave the person some days of leave, which you know that the leave that you are giving to the person, it will over the stay in office. So I think the whole thing is not to me. It's not. I'm not okay with it.
Well, people's suspicions were right. It appeared. The frustration and the weight of the log that was placed in the way of Levolevo, it appeared greater. And so was it. The president sacked him. Should I say he asked him to proceed from accumulated leave to accumulated retirement?
The attention of the President of the Republic has been drawn to records and documents made available to this office by the Audit Service that indicate that your date of birth is 1st June 1960 and that, in accordance with Article 199 Clause 1 of the Constitution, your date of retirement as Auditor General was 1st June 2020. Based on this information, the President is of the view that you have formally left office. Mr. Johnson Ekuamwa Asiedu will continue to act as Auditor General until the President appoints a substantive Auditor General. The President thanks you for your service to the nation and wishes you the very best in your future endeavors.
So wait. The thing is, Levolevo joins Amidu to walk out of this administration. Many say corruption has won. Those who sought to fight it have been defeated. They have been fought in grand style. But what's this? We did not come to public office to make money. Our parents made enough money to take care of our needs. All we want to do is to serve all the good people of Ghana. We will not eat your money like the incompetent one. Please, if you feel scammed by what you just heard, raise your hands and let me see something. You are many. Now, Levolevo is leaving, but Party Yesika has gotten a new job. You understand? This life never go balance, to be honest. In the first 4 years, we have seen a lot of clearings. I mean, once you're accused of corruption or that, we smell that same General himself, he will clear you one time. So, with all their faults, who do you believe between Amidu and Levolevo? And then the mother say you understand. Yeah, between the two and who? Anyway, last year, I was watching what the papers are saying, and I remember this so well because my heart sunk.
For an audit board to now try and claim that Daniel Levolevo has done something wrong by putting out some sort of report, look, I don't think that's the way to encourage people to fight corruption. So I think civil society, apart from petitioning the president going to court, should also come up and speak against this more forcefully, because we don't want this type of thing. This is not the kind of country we want to build. Honestly, I am disappointed.
Well, I first had been a Ghanaian, and I could feel the anguish and the disappointment. That night, I went to bed and I said, shalala. And to be honest, we can't go to bed thinking our public purse will remain the same. Manasa, if you don't go to work, you wake up and your mustache is not there. But calm down, guys. Let me lighten the mood a little bit. A lot of ladies claim they don't like the needle, as in the vaccine, the one they use for the vaccine. Well, it turned out some macho men too fear Dr. Pani. The funny thing is how HR was shivering, when she saw the thing. People took her for Jean Mensa. And there was this policeman too, Temenkan Richard. He was part of the war against the disciplining officers. He claims he fears nothing on Facebook. But COVID vaccine, the syringe, iwikam brutal. Dr. Now, this is what we call the Pioneer Pharaohs Association. There are many more. And City TV and City FM's HR happens to be a founding member. Amazing and funny thing is, we call her Miss Jane, and she happens to be, Jean Adukwe Mensah's lookalike. And the both of them are guns. Guns are just beautiful, are they not? Now, the vaccine, I took mine on assignment in Tema with cameraman extraordinaire Kamaru. While we waited for an interviewee, Charlie, the next day, my head, I was really down. So I went to buy a para and went and slept somewhere. Then after Kamaru, and he tells me his head and his waist all were paining. I said, hey, please, me, my waist, no demo. But it was relieving when he told me that he got to exercise his waist in the night, and to the glory of God, there is power. Wonder-working power. So I'm trying to say there are side effects to the vaccine, just so you know. But it's not strange. If you find any side effects, I got same too. So just take care of yourself when you do. Now, listen, all the noise, the presidency versus Levolevo, Amidu, Supreme Court, Mahama, petitions, Sami Jemfi literally pissing on his own elders after doing same to others for so long. As a Ghanaian youth and a senior citizen, ask yourself, sir, is it about making your life better? Okay? I'm going to show you this video. And ask yourself if it is about making your life better or not. Because NDC and MPP, they are our employees. We employ them. They can't divide us and be devouring our resources while we continue to live like this. Just watch.
It's my bathroom. Anka you get on open pink a can of bathroom and not she said, I see a garden every seven. It's more toilet, my heaven. Your toilet, and Anka say could be waiting or be more siblings and on. Only a quarter. And so what toilet in soon? Serious? No way, my father. Anka Sibian for all cocoa to one toilet, where you're going to toilet. And I'm we have I'm so I yelba. Yelba, good yelba.
Petitioner did not demonstrate in any way how they are